It stands tall above New York Harbor, torch held high, a beacon of hope to millions. The Statue of Liberty is one of the most iconic symbols of freedom in the world. But what if we've misunderstood her all along? What if the Statue of Liberty isn't just a welcoming figure, but also a statue steeped in symbolism, mystery, and ancient secrets? In this video, we'll explore the little-known theories surrounding Lady Liberty's origins, her hidden meanings, and the question many have asked but few dare to answer. What does she really represent? We're taught that the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the French people to the United States, a celebration of freedom, democracy, and friendship. But some researchers argue there's more to the story. The statue's designer, Frederick August Bartholdi, was a known Freemason. Its internal structure was built by Gustave Eiffel, the same man who designed the Eiffel Tower, and also linked to Masonic circles. Why did France, a nation still grappling with its own struggles, gift such an enormous, expensive monument to another country? Could this have been part of a larger ideological message, or even a symbolic marking of the New World? Many point to the Cornerstone Ceremony in 1884 as key evidence of a deeper meaning. The event was organized by the Grand Lodge of New York and included full Masonic rites. Why would Freemasonry, an organization often associated with secrecy, symbols, and ancient traditions, be involved in the inauguration of a statue meant to represent liberty? Some theorists believe the Statue of Liberty is more than a national monument. It's a symbolic representation of esoteric knowledge, enlightenment, and even ancient goddess worship. Let's take a step back. Look at the statue. A robed woman holding a torch. To many, this figure closely resembles ancient goddesses, particularly Libertas, the Roman goddess of liberty, or Isis, the Egyptian goddess of magic and motherhood. Some argue that Bartholdi was inspired not just by classical forms, but by these goddesses themselves, embedding symbolism that goes far beyond patriotism. Why does Lady Liberty resemble so many ancient deities? And why was that imagery chosen to represent freedom in the modern world? Here's a strange fact. No one knows for sure who modeled for the face of the Statue of Liberty. Some say it was Bartholdi's mother. Others suggest it was a symbolic face, intentionally anonymous. But could this face actually represent a deity, a queen, or even a mythical figure from antiquity? The ambiguity fuels theories that the design was more spiritual or symbolic than we've been told. Beyond the torch and robe, Lady Liberty is filled with symbolic elements, many with ties to esotericism and ancient wisdom. Her torch, often associated with illumination, knowledge, and inner enlightenment. Her robe, a classical garment linked to wisdom and virtue. Her sandals, Roman-inspired, evoking the image of the traveling messenger or divine figure. To some, these are not just artistic choices, but deliberate codes. Lady Liberty's crown features 7 rays. Officially, they represent the 7 continents and the 7 seas, a universal message. But others believe the 7 rays mirror ancient mystical traditions. In theosophy, the 7 rays are said to be energies of divine manifestation. In Hermeticism, they represent stages of spiritual awakening. Was the statue's design meant to transmit a universal spiritual message, one hidden beneath the guise of patriotism? In her left hand, Lady Liberty holds a tablet inscribed with the date July 4, 1776, the day the Declaration of Independence was signed. At face value, it's a powerful reminder of freedom. But conspiracy theorists ask, why a Roman tablet, not an American book or scroll? And why is the date written in Roman numerals? July Quarter, MEDC. Some believe the tablet symbolizes more than just a date. Perhaps a legal covenant, a secret code, or a reference to ancient law. At the base of the statue, almost hidden by the folds of her robe, are broken chains. They represent the end of oppression and slavery. Or do they? Some theorists argue that these shackles were originally meant to be more prominent, but were downplayed during construction. Why? Were they too controversial or too revealing? Others claim the chains point toward ancient rites of liberation, ceremonies performed when a servant was freed, or when a new ruler was crowned. At the base of the statue, almost hidden by the folds of her robe, are broken chains. They represent the end of oppression and slavery. Or do they? Some theorists argue that these shackles were originally meant to be more prominent, but were downplayed during construction. Why? Were they too controversial or too revealing? Others claim that chains point toward ancient rites of liberation, ceremonies performed when a servant was freed, or when a new ruler was crowned. Bartholdi originally proposed building a giant statue for Egypt, a robed woman with a torch, placed at the entrance of the Suez Canal. Sound familiar? Though the Egyptian project was never built, he recycled the idea for America. This leads many to draw connections between the Statue of Liberty and ancient wonders like the Colossus of Rhodes. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world was Lady Liberty, designed to be a modern colossus, a guardian of a new empire. The torch is often seen as a symbol of light, but also of illumination. In conspiracy circles, this ties the statue to secret societies like the Illuminati, which are said to revere the torch as a symbol of hidden knowledge. Could the Statue of Liberty be a silent tribute to Enlightenment philosophy, or something even more arcane? The term light-bearer has many layers, and not all of them are comforting. Some believe the statue was never meant to represent American liberty, but instead globalism, paganism, or secret teachings dressed in patriotic clothing. Is Lady Liberty truly a symbol of freedom, or a carefully placed monument designed to instill ideology under the banner of democracy? These questions, while controversial, continue to ignite debates among historians, artists, and conspiracy theorists alike. Today, the Statue of Liberty is featured in stamps, textbooks, tourism ads, and even military campaigns. She's more than just a statue. She's a brand. But what does it mean when a spiritual or symbolic figure becomes a tool of state messaging? Is that empowerment or manipulation? Some worry that her true meaning has been distorted over time, from a controversial symbol to a convenient mascot. Throughout history, Lady Liberty has been used in posters, coins, films, and speeches to rally the nation, especially during times of war. During both World Wars, she became a powerful figure in recruitment campaigns and war bonds. But some argue this goes beyond patriotism. Is she being used as a symbol of emotional control? A way to equate government actions with righteousness, no matter the conflict? Was liberty turned into a tool of persuasion rather than a symbol of peace? From movies like Planet of the Apes to music videos and dystopian novels, the Statue of Liberty often appears in moments of collapse or revelation. She's destroyed, buried, or distorted, always representing more than just a statue. Is this artistic metaphor, or are creators tapping into a deeper cultural truth that liberty's meaning is unstable, fluid, and even ominous? Some researchers even claim subliminal patterns appear in modern designs of her image. Echoes of occult geometry or ritual symbolism. The torch, the beacon of liberty, is often interpreted as a light of knowledge, but some conspiracy theorists believe it functions more like an all-seeing eye. Just like the eye of providence on the dollar bill, the torch may symbolize observation or control. From this angle, Lady Liberty becomes less of a protector and more of a watcher. Are we being illuminated, or are we being watched? When immigrants arrived in New York in the 19th and early 20th centuries, the Statue of Liberty represented opportunity and hope. But today, in a divided and digital world, that meaning has fractured. To some, she is a hollow symbol of a promise never fulfilled. To others, she's more relevant than ever, a silent witness to our struggles. Has she evolved with us, or have we lost touch with what she truly stands for? What if the Statue of Liberty was never meant to be just one thing? What if her creators embedded multiple layers of meaning, some public, some private, and some never meant to be uncovered? Her presence on the world stage is undeniable, but her true identity may remain an enigma, a cipher hidden in copper, stone, and light. Whether you see Lady Liberty as a proud guardian of freedom, a repurposed pagan goddess, or a symbolic puzzle left behind by secret societies, one thing is clear. She is more than just a statue. She is an idea, a story, and perhaps, a question. And maybe, just maybe, the real meaning of liberty is to question everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more mind-bending explorations every day.